5 to on the Toronto Raptors, led in scoring by Nikola Vucevic and DeMar DeRozan with 14 points each. Kobe White's been aggressive, not really converting at the best rate. He's 5 of 12 for 11 points so far in this game. But like I said, being aggressive, you want to see Kobe White not let up. He's attacking the rim pretty well. He just hasn't really been converting yet. He's also 1 of 5 from three-point range. So let's hope that turns around for Kobe White there. Alex Caruso with 5, Zach LaVine with 8, and then you got Io and Drum with 4 each off the bench, and Patrick Williams with the lone 3 so far. He's played 10 minutes off the bench, as has Io DeSumo. So listen, this is not all great for the Chicago Bulls. Now, they did get out to a double-digit lead early. They won the first half 38-27. They ended up losing the second half 31-25, and they allowed the Toronto Raptors to go on a couple of runs there that I didn't quite like the execution on. The Bulls have to find a way to keep that defensive intensity up, which is something that we keep saying with this team. We know that in second halves of games, they've turned up the defense quite a bit here in second half of games, and they're probably going to need to do so today as well. But let's hope the Bulls can just take care of business, close out this game, not allow them to get back in it. Scotty Barnes, 5 of 10 from the field for 13 points. You also got RJ Barrett with 13 points as well. Jonte Porter, 3 of 5 for 8 points as being their third leading scorer for that team. And then you got Denny Schroeder also with 7 points and Thad Young with 6. When you look at the gritty stats of it, the Chicago Bulls are out-rebounding them 23-16. You like to see that. We're leading points off turnovers, 6-2 on top of that as well. Second chance points, we're winning 11-3. So we're winning a lot of those gritty points. Also, points in the paint, 42 points in the paint in the first half for the Bulls, 28 for the Toronto Raptors. They are beating us in bench points, but we're basically leading in everything else. The thing that's really, separated the teams in this game is just the Raptors aren't going away. And that's one thing that we've seen the Bulls team struggle with, is when a team just refuses to go away. We're beating them in just about everything. 3-point shots, they're 5 of 22. We're 4 of 14. So, those things are kind of even. The Bulls shooting 55% on the game so far. There was 61% in the first half of that game. So turnovers, 7 turnovers for the Bulls, 6 for the Toronto Raptors. Let's see if we can start getting that together. But overall, happy the Bulls have the lead. The Toronto Raptors did come back and tie it briefly. The Bulls came marching back and took the lead. That's the important part of it, right? And we just need to see this Bulls team close this team out today. Can they close them out? That's the biggest question here. Can they close them out? Let's hope that they can. Let's see how we got in the building. We got OTR says, why are we so abysmal in the second quarter, bro? I have no idea, bro. You remember when it was third quarters last year? Second quarters now. Bulls for Life says the game feels very lackluster. Bulls are winning, but this game feels slow and static. Well, we're playing the style that the Raptors want us to play, right? That's one thing that the Raptors have done. In the first half, the Bulls were getting up and down the court. They were playing efficiently. They were getting out in transition. That changed a little bit in the second half of this game. So we want to see that go back to the Bulls' favor and the Bulls playing to their strengths in those areas, be able to, push the pace a little bit more. Shay says, I must be too much of a Nikola Vucevic fan, or I'm just a logical fan. Why are you going away from him when he was the matchup and he was cooking? Listen, I got to give it to Vooch. And Vooch haters, Vooch was aggressive early on. He's 7 of 9 from the field, 8 rebounds, 14 points in this game. He was very aggressive to start this game, getting putbacks, getting offensive rebounds. Let's see if we can get back to that as well. But I agree with you, Shay. I like the way that Vooch was playing, especially in that first quarter. Anthony Vargas, the Bulls are winning, but we are W. We are W. We got the one. Kobe got to be one of the most shifty players in the league. His bag getting crazy. Hey, listen. Kobe White starting to be able to get to the rim at will. Now he needs to finish a little bit stronger, but if that keeps happening and he's going to start drawing fouls on top of that, man, y'all watch out. Somebody has to tell DeMar DeRozan that it's not time for the isolation basketball, especially when you had a double-digit lead by feeding the ball into the post. We did go on a scoring drought there, and usually once we do that, that's where we start seeing it. Come on, y'all. We need to put some pressure like we did in the first quarter. The Raptors are coming from a back-to-back. Yes, we got to close. I would love to see the Bulls be able to close this out in the third quarter. Listen, the Raptors aren't a team that's going to go away easily into the night, so that's not going to happen. But the Bulls just got to keep playing. Go through your system, right? Play your offense. Share the ball. The Bulls were most dangerous when they were sharing the ball. Even having Io DeSumo kind of initiate some offense for the Bulls. Let's get back to doing that. That's definitely going to make it a lot easier for the Bulls to score in the second half of this game. Samir, DeMar and Vooch try not to get cooked challenge, difficulty level impossible. Uh, uh, I won't necessarily say that. Haize, this broadcast is so biased to the damn Raptors. They get so quiet when the Bulls score, and they get so excited when the Toronto scores. I miss our home broadcast. Nobody does it like Stacey King and Adam and me. Like it just our broadcast team. Every time I have to watch a nationally televised games, it reminds me they're the best in the damn business. Let's Talk Bulls says the Bulls have definitely stopped running the offense through Kobe as much, especially in the half court game. Yeah, definitely. And that's definitely concerning considering how we've seen Kobe White's game continue to grow. Why go away from it? Playing down to the competition. So tired of this core for real. I wouldn't say that we're playing down to the competition. This is a team that defensively makes their mark on games, and that's what's happening now. I will say this. I need to see more of Drum bodying up. Did you see that first basket by Andre Drummond where he completely bodied Scotty Barnes and Scotty was looking like, what the fuck? What do you want me to do? That's what we need more of. We definitely need more of that. Been working through the first half. Who's played well without bro? Come on, you just heard the recap. Can't believe RJ hit that shot. Debo had a solid contest on that shot. That's gonna happen sometimes. This is too close to comfort and should be blowing this team out. Listen, I get why people say that. I know they've been struggling this season, but this is a team that matches up with us really well. Did that not look like a goal 10 on Barnes when he got that chase down block? It did, and I think that's why you saw Kobe react the way that he did. We're going to have to leave it all on the hardwood tonight. Looking forward to seeing the second half turn up. Let's see. The one thing that I worry about when we have close first halves is that Billy Donovan is not the best at making adjustments. We'll see how the Raptors come out. Man, what happened to the ball movement? If Zach wants to stand in the corner, that shouldn't stop everyone else from moving without the ball. Agree with you there. Agree with you. What's up, Austin? Glad to have you in the building. Alex Larez in the building says Vooch needs to stay in the paint in the second half. That's like 40% of our offensive efficiency. Yeah, I mean, but like I said before, it's part of the scheme. You definitely got to be part of the scheme. Jonathan Aegis in the building says, how we doing, fam? Been missing the show. Had my first kid a few days ago. Well, first off, shout out to you and your new kid, bro. I mean, happy birth. That's awesome, bro. Glad to have you back in the building, man. But congrats to fatherhood. I don't know if you're a first-time father, but congrats on the little one, man. Well, you did just say your first kid. So yeah, your new father. Shouts out to that, man. Archangel says, Dalen with the little feisty ball wrangler. Ball wrangling didn't work out well, but I like the fight. Yeah, you like to play with it. You want to see him play with that energy, right? Definitely want to see that. This Toronto team is looking for who will be the number one guy. We got to capitalize on their mistakes. I think they know who the number one guy is going to be. That's going to be our Scotty Barnes. What's good? What's going on, MJ? Glad to have you in the building. I just start watching why Zach wasn't in the final minutes in the second. It's just his rotation. He was out. Corey, Kobe about to have a career. Have him a career, bro. I can easily see Kobe being a key role player for a contender, if not a bidding star. If he can continue to get consistent, best show in the Shy right now is Kobe. Listen, Kobe's growth has been great, and like I've said many a times, Kobe White deserves to be the story right now for the Chicago Bulls. Now things have changed a little bit over time, right? But the way Kobe White has grown has just been it's been great to see. I commend Kobe for what he's been able to turn into and turn this around. Because there are a lot of Bulls fans that were down on him. A lot of Bulls fans have been calling for him to be traded for years, and I'm always glad to shut people up. So, loving the defense from Kobe White. Kobe White, who's Kobe? We're not selling cheese out here, brother. We don't sell cheese. That's all I can tell you. We don't sell cheese. So I don't know who Kobe is. I know who Kobe is, but Kobe don't know who that is, man. He sounds like a cheesy motherfucker to me, bro. Sounds like a cheesy motherfucker to me. You think they keep Bruce or try to reroute him? I don't know. I mean, I think ultimately maybe the most likely thing is they're just gonna he has a team option on his contract next season. So I do think it's highly likely that they just don't pick up the team option. and they have cap space. But if they do look to reroute him, there are going to absolutely be teams that are interested in Bruce Brown. They're just going to. So we'll end up seeing what happens with that one. Was Gary Trent playing? I don't think I've seen him out there. Yeah, I think Gary was. Yeah, he's played. He started. He's played 16 minutes out there. He was guarding Kobe on a possession. So good to see Thad. I hope he gets bought out and he considers coming back. I don't think we really need Thad. Like, don't get me wrong. I know Thad was really good when we had him. Uh, but one of the biggest things about him was that chemistry he had with Zach. Zach may be on the way out, but I don't know if at this point I'm really worried about Thad Young coming back to the Chicago Bulls. When we initially that first season, we unfortunately had to get rid of him to bring in I think he went in that DeMar trade that brought here the signing trade. I did hope that was going to end up coming back, but at this point, I just don't know if that's what Thad, if Thad is that same Thad anymore. I don't know. I have my doubts. I have my doubts. Oh, great point here. We got Kobe. I mean, we got Torrey Craig. We don't need that, especially when Torrey Craig is healthy. DJ Reese Dalen got very scrappy on the floor with the ball, very feisty, then pass from the ground badly for a turnover. Yep. Why does Jordan Hawkins look exactly like Cuba Gooding Jr.? Just me. All right, Austin, I'm gonna look this up. And if he doesn't look just like him, I'm calling you a racist. I'm just letting you know that. I'm just letting you know that. Just letting you know. Let's see. I wouldn't say just like Cuba Gooding Jr. I can see why you said that. Especially young Cuba Gooding Jr., but I won't say he looks just like him. A tinge of racism in that. Just a tinge. Tinge of racism in that, bro. They you dipped your toe into racism a little bit there. But let me stop playing. Austin is far from a racist. He knows I'm joking with him. Austin's good people, man. That at his point in his career, I can see going to contender like Boston or the Bucks. I mean, I guess. I guess. LOL, just a little bit, just a tinge. He dipped his toe in it. Dipped his toe in it. Oh man, now Austin's really good people, y'all. Really, really good people, man. Oh damn, that sucks. Will Craig be 100% healthy when he comes back? I mean, I hope if he's coming back, right? Like that's the hope. Don't come back at 80%. You got me. Hold up. I'm gonna prove it in the Discord. That is hilarious. By the way, y'all going and going to the Chicago Bulls Central, overall the Chi-Town Sports Central Discord, man. If you guys want to be part of some good sports conversations in there, I'm not always in there, but there's some really good guys in there, man. Really good conversations happening around our Chicago teams, man. Yeah, although if he could prove to be able to step onto the court, it may be worth it. I must miss something. Since we talk about lookalikes, Caleb Williams looks like he could be Deron Williams' son. Now that I agree with. That I agree with. I feel as though if the Bulls do make a move or moves at the deadline, they would be minor and not major that everyone thinks. I mean, I listen. The last time, well, we didn't expect anything. They went and got Vooch, so I really don't know what they're gonna do. Like I said in the pregame show, is that the fact that we're hearing from multiple sources that the Bulls are considering moving Lonzo Ball's contract, that's what makes me think that AK may be trying to cook something. Maybe trying to cook something. Not saying for sure, but that's what makes me think he may be trying to cook a little something. So we'll see. We'll see. It's about Coloco. Someone has was asking about if he would be worth the pickup, but was a digestive issue. Do you think we're going to trade? I don't know, man. Coming into this, I would have said there's no way. I just wouldn't think anybody's going to take that contract. But the fact that we keep hearing rumblings, Joe Cowley, Casey Johnson, Mark Stein, all these guys are saying the same thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know for sure. Quentin says, yeah, you can't know what AK will do. Although he has shown us aggressive moves and a fear of change in different years. That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. But okay, guys, gonna go away. I love you guys, man. Go Bulls. I'll be back post-game show. Peace, y'all.